Okay, in today's video about Jasmy Coin, I want to check out this move down right in here, which happened in the last couple of days, and I'm going to try and explain to you why am I still bullish, and then I'm going to answer a very important question that you guys asked in the comment section. So with that said, hi everyone, welcome back. I hope you're having a great time with your family and loved ones. And if you remember, the last time that we talked about Jasmy, we were somewhere around, I believe, these areas, and I was saying, look, this can be a 5-wave up and followed by that a correction down, but in order for this bullish setup to get confirmed, we need to see some decent moves on the upside in order to at least take this high and also this thing, and at that point we can be bullish with a bit of confidence. However, unfortunately that did not happen, and instead we got a decent move down, and in it we actually took this low. Now in the short term, okay, fair enough, this is actually a bearish move. However, overall, I am still optimistic for a couple of reasons. Number one, in terms of Elliott waves, I am still absolutely struggling to find a solid 5-wave down in here. And no matter how I want to count it, one way or the other, wave 3 in this area seems to be the smallest wave, which is a big no-no in Elliott waves. And this to me indicates that there's a good possibility this whole move down in Jasmy Coin is just a correction, and after it's over, we're gonna get some more big moves on the upside in order to at least take the highest side in here around 5.5 cents for the first target. And I just don't believe that we are going to stop there. No, I believe we're gonna go quite a bit more higher than that. Second, this whole move down starting from this high to about this point, to me seems like a 3-wave movement. Now, this is not at the moment confirmed yet. When will it get confirmed? When we get a decent move up in order to take this high about 4.8 cents. When we take this high, at that point, we are going to say that it is pretty much impossible for us to find an impulsive movement in here, and it means, well, this whole move down is just a correction, and our bull run in Jasmy is definitely not over yet. Do we have another reason to be still optimistic? Yes, in terms of classic TA, meaning support and resistances, we are above this very important, let's say, broken resistance area between 2.7 to about 3.1 cents, and as you can see, we did actually get this reaction specifically from this very important level. And as long as we are going to stay above here, we can definitely say, look, this was just a very simple retest of the region, and then after it, hopefully with the right structures, we are going to get a solid bounce back in order to continue the uptrend. Now in the short term, if I just go on maybe 30-minute time frame, zoom in a bit more, okay, you see I can actually find a 5-wave on the upside in here and say maybe this is 1, this is 2, and to about maybe here, this can be our wave 3, followed by that we can have to around here a correction for 4 and then another move up into wave 5 in order for me to be able to say, you know what, in Jasmy Coin the bottom is set. But I'm not really going to, at least at the moment, jump into such a bullish conclusion. Why is that? Because this move down did actually happen in quite a rapid pace, and usually corrections do not do that. I'm not saying that from here we're just going to get a straight move down in order to take this low. No, I'm just saying we need to have in the next couple of days some more price action to develop in order to have a better idea of what is happening in this area. So we can identify a 5-wave up in here, but for now I think it's best to not jump into any unnecessary bullish conclusion. Now, do we have some more bullish signs? Maybe. Let's go on H4 time frame, zoom in a bit more in here and see what is happening. Let's check out indicators. First, in RSI, in this move down, we reached to somewhere around the oversold region, which suggests maybe the bears are actually getting exhausted and soon bulls are going to have the upper hand and push the price just higher and higher. Now, in MACD, what do we have in the momentum? You see, this is a low, the other one is a higher low. However, on the live chart, this is a low, this one is a lower low. So what's the message? We may actually have a bullish divergence in here in MACD, and here are the lines for it. This is the line on the live chart, and this is going to be our line on MACD in the momentum. There we go. Now, here's the thing. If this divergence is actually a valid one, then okay, we shouldn't really see momentum getting a break of our divergence line. If we get it, that's actually going to be a very, very bad and bearish sign that suggests our move down may at that point accelerate quite a bit. But again, as long as we're not seeing that, we can definitely say this could be potentially a very solid bullish sign, especially because it happened somewhere around this very, very important region. So you see, despite having a move down in the short term, I think in the midterm, we can still definitely be bullish and argue that maybe our bull run in Jasmy in the cycle is not over yet. Now, I'm going to answer a very important question that one of you guys asked in the comment section. You said, why am I making the same bullish video every single time? Well, in terms of the short-term price action, I basically analyze whatever happened in the last 48 to 72 hours in each specific video. So I'm going to guess what you are referring to is the fact that in each video I say, look, if you want to be bullish on any chart, you need to be able to find off of the lowest low of it a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave up. And in terms of the sub waves, we must have, if I just do this, excuse me, 5 wave up into wave 1, 3, and 5. There we go. Let's just draw the waves real quick. And for wave 2 and 4, we can have different possibilities. Maybe an ABC into wave 2, okay, and a WXY structure into wave 4. And if I just go on the live chart in Jasmy Coin in the midterm, we can definitely identify the subwaves in here. You see, what do we have off of the lowest low in this region? About 0.002.5 bucks. A very, very clear 5 wave up, potentially into wave 1. This is an ABC down, a correction for wave 2, an extremely clear 5 wave up into wave 3. And I do believe that this move down, starting from this high and ending potentially to about this low, is just a correction for 4. And we are having another big move up into wave 5. And I just, for now at least, do not believe that we completed the sub waves for this wave 5 right in here, and our bull run is not over. I'm going to guess you're talking about this part of each video. Well, let's actually go on a less busy chart, so I'm going to be able to tell you why am I doing this in every single video about Jasmy Coin and potentially the other cryptos that I have, and I'm making a video about them. Let's go on Coinbase's chart. There we go. So here's the situation. I started analyzing Jasmy Coin, I think it was back down here, and from here to about the recent price action, we are having about, in H4 time frame, I think it was 830 candlesticks. Now, here's a very important point. If you want to measure these moves on the downside timing wise, these are about 440 candlesticks. So about 50% of the moves in here are actually on the downside. So if in each video I want to make just a very short-term analysis, then okay, those are going to be absolutely bearish ones. But wait a minute, starting from this area to about the highest high in this region, in this whole trend, we had about a 250% move on the upside. What's up with that? Well, you see, the reality is that moves on the upside in the crypto market do happen extremely, extremely fast. And a prime example of it, you know it, is actually XRP. In Ripple, I think for 100 bearish candlesticks, we just have 10 green candles. However, in the last couple of years, you can definitely see that XRP is in a solid upturn. So what is it that I'm trying to say? You see, if I want to make only and only short-term analysis, then okay, at that point, me and you are going to lose sight of the bigger picture, and I just do not want that. No, that's why in every single video about Jasmy Coin, ICP, Algorand, and a lot of other cryptos, I talk about the main bullish possibility in the mid to long term. So you just remember that no matter what's going to happen in the short term, overall, we are going to still remain absolutely 100% bearish. This is one reason for why I keep mentioning the bullish possibility in each video. And here is my second reason. Let's check out the last 5 Jasmy Coin videos. In this video, about 60% of my viewers are actually new ones. In this thing, about 75% of them are new viewers. What about this video? About 76%. In this one, about 91% of you guys are actually new viewers. So if you are a new viewer and you haven't watched my channel before, then okay, how are you exactly going to know what are my thoughts in the mid to long term? And in the long term, am I bullish in Jasmy Coin or not? The answer is you cannot know that. That's why, again, in each video, I talk about the overall possibility, and then I will do a short-term analysis and see what happened in the last 48 to about 72 hours. So I hope I answered your question well, and you understood exactly why I analyze and make videos the way I do. Now, if you found any value in my content, I would really appreciate if you like this video and consider subscribing to my channel in case that you are a new viewer, and also follow me on Twitter. And if you want more, maybe you want a complete analysis for your own specific crypto, or maybe you want to learn some decent TA in order to be able to make good money in the markets, you can become a member and ask me anything you want. And until the next video, I hope you have a wonderful time. Goodbye.